Oh, yes. hmm Then they have those 45 mandatory judicial district bars to which lawyers must belong in order to practice. Yep. I just want to get all the employees and then every attorney that belongs to those. Yes. Now, I was reading one of these brochures that I hadn't had the chance to read, and I thought, oh my gosh, look at all the stuff they're doing throughout the world. Now, lawyers in protecting the rights of their clients and promoting the cause of justice shall seek to uphold human rights. You know, when you intentionally schedule court hearings where there's not enough time to get the mail to the public defender's office so that I don't find out that you happen to be sending my personal correspondence from the court to an individual that had texted me that if I ever contact them, somebody that turned the electricity off on me, yeah, that kept everything that I did on, ooch, ooch, and then used a picture of my sister, Susan Bowers, as Marilyn Van Proyn. I think there are some actual human rights and fundamental freedoms that are not being recognized in national and international law. Now, you wouldn't think that Mike's that big of a shot. I'll tell you that right now. But pooch, when I really added it up after being arrested for failure to appear and seeing the address 1023 Kitchen Dick Road, I'm just wanting the International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights, the ICCPR. Yes. The ECHR, the European Convention on Human Rights, the American Convention on Human Rights, African Charter on Human and People's Rights, and then the body of principles for the protection of all persons under any form of detention and imprisonment. The United Nations Standard Minimum Rules for the Treatment of Prisoners. The ACHPR principles and guidelines for the rights of fair trial and legal assistance in Africa. Then the specific standards that can be taken from these instruments include. Now, let's say you're one of those foreign nations, okay, and the United States is not enforcing the rights of American citizens because of the private individuals in different locations that all decided they're going to go the way because I don't understand what this county's doing. I just don't understand how it works. Now, the legal profession's right to self-govern, yes, as stipulated in United Nations Basic Principle 24, goes hand in hand with the obligation to also self-regulate. It seems that some of those in the self-regulatory legal profession of the United States of America haven't had the kinds of lawsuits that I like to give them as soon as I have the right to use the actual court system of the United States. Now, this whole concept of self-regulation, ouch! You know, when I sue every employee of all mandatory bar associations, yes, I sue each and every.